Hello everybody and welcome back to Enigmatica 6 Expert. And in today's episode, we finally get ourselves a tier 4 blood altar, get ourselves the master blood orb, and ourselves some red chalk. So now we can finally start doing all of our occultism and blood magic stuff out of their respective dimensions. So I hope you enjoy. Okay, so today we are going to be continuing with occultism and we're going to be making ourselves a lot of stuff now today. Our main goal is to get ourselves red chalk and the tier 4 blood altar and orb. Hopefully we can do all that today, and to make it easier on myself, I've got everything prepared in my backpack here. Also, if we have time, we might also make our bronze bee into a bloody bee. So, what are we going to be doing today? Well, we're going to be making ourselves the otherworldly bee. We're going to be summoning Afrit. We're going to be making ourselves this magic pickaxe so we can mine this special ore that's only found in the Nether. Because we're going to need this to make ourselves some dimensional stabilizers and stuff. Because I would actually like to make myself a dank 5 today, if possible. Ooh, I need it for elite centrifuges. I was wondering what kind of things I'm going to need Insenium for, but seems I'm going to definitely need it for doing resourceful bees, which I definitely do want to upgrade these apiaries now soon as well. One other thing is our tree farm has stopped working because for some reason my minecart disappeared again. I don't know why that keeps happening, but I am going to be changing this whole farming area. And I think we might do that during another episode now in the future, but we're going to be making radial farms, like the one with the cactus and the what's it called, the kelp. So we're going to be making ourselves a massive tower, really wide over there, and it's going to be harvesting every kind of crop we can get our hands on. And then we're going to have like tree farms on top then as well, or we might even make them really tall and have big rooms for trees and stuff. We'll see. But since our tree farm is no longer running, we're no longer producing charcoal for our Sterling dynamos. So I need to come up with a new power solution, and I think that's what we're going to do next episode. Right now they're kind of still running because there is still a lot of charcoal built up, but there's no more wood being produced, so it will eventually run out quite quickly. As you can see, there's no wood even left in this drawer right here. So we're going to have to upgrade our power solution, and I'm thinking of maximizing out the tree farm even more. So set this thing up to work better, and then we're going to be setting ourselves up some power nitro reactors, because after today we'll be able to make ourselves enough blood shards, because once we get the master blood orb we can make ourselves weak blood shards, 10 of them, and then we can utilize that to make nitro. Are you kidding me? It is raining again. I literally just slept and it was raining, and now it's raining again. Why? Oh well, that's going to make it nighttime now, but at least it stops raining. So let's get to work. What's the first thing we need to do? I want to make myself the otherworldly bee and summon Afrit. So to summon the otherworldly bee, we're going to need to do this, and I was reading the book to see exactly how I'm going to do this because it does say to sacrifice and use an item. So what you're going to do is you're going to put all your items down in the Hydrian's Lure ritual layout, and then you're going to activate the ritual with your binding foliage book. And then there will be grey particles. You can kill the rocky bee when there's grey particles, and you consume dream fruit, and then the ritual will progress. And in the book here, if I open it, you'll be able to see that. I believe it was under rituals. Yes, item to use, important item start, grey particles indicate the ritual's ready for an item use. Then in here, same thing again, indicate that the ritual's ready for a sacrifice, grey particles. So that's what we're going to do. Now, before we do that, I think we might need to go to the end, because we need to make ourselves this special ore right here called Shadow Steel. Shadow Steel is going to be used to upgrade our altar or our blood orb to a tier 4 blood orb as soon as we get to tier 4 altar. But let's just go and make it now. So we'll just go to the end island spawn, which is where our portal came through. Hello, moth. And if we come over here to the edge, I have one chromatic compound on me, and it says it absorbs the darkness. So if we press use on it, it says it can consume light to make ourselves the radial refined radiance, and then it consumes shadow steel after falling into the depths of a void. So the one I have already has a bit of progression, but I don't think that matters. So if I just chuck it off the edge there, and we watch it slowly fall. You can see the particles, and boom, it bounces back up, and now it is Shadow Steel. Perfect. And now once we upgrade a Blood Altar to tier 4, we'll be using that to make ourselves our Master Blood Orb. It requires 80,000 blood, which is insane. But anyway, let's head now to the tomb, or to our occultism area. I can just use this teleportation here. Oh, of course it is a sandstorm, but it looks like it's not going to affect us that much. Is there a sandstorm? Oh no, it's just a leftover from... Maybe? I don't know. But it doesn't seem to be affecting us here, so we're okay. So let's do our otherworldly bee here, because I did widen the area here, but after today, we'll be able to do our occultism stuff now in the overworld, so I'm not too worried. So open the book here, and we're going to go to Pentacles, and we needed the Hydrogen's Lure. This is the layout we're going to need, and just line it up with this guy, 1 block gap, because I made enough room to be able to fit them with a 1 block gap on each side. Did I hear a duck? What did I just hear? I sort of heard a quack. Maybe not. But anyway, let's grab out what we need now. So we need the profane candles, gold chalk, and white chalk. Okay, so we'll put the candles here. We need 8 of them. Perfect. And now the gold chalk in a circle around the entire ritual. Is that it? Okay, now the white chalk. And then the golden sacrificial bowl. I made myself 3 more because I'm going to definitely need to do 3 more rituals now today. And you know, while we're at it, we might as well set up the Afrit one over here then as well. That's the Obelisk Open Conjurer. So we'll set this guy up then as well. And he's going to require Wither Skulls and regular Skeleton Skulls. I didn't notice that. So put that here. Lay out the candles. I'm going to have to go get some skulls now in a second. But this is going to require white and purple chalk. Okay, now I just need to go get the skulls and put the other golden bowl down. Let me quickly go get the skulls. All right, so 2 wither skeletons. So put 1 here and 1 here. And then 2 regular skeleton ones go here and here. There we go. Now we're ready to summon Afrit as soon as we have all the items, which I do have in here. We only have to make ourselves some crimson, so we're going to have to go make that. Put our chalk away and our candles. And now let's make our otherworldly bee. I should have everything ready for it, so let me get out the sacrificial bowls now. And how are we going to lay these out? Like this, maybe? Put down the 4 of these like this. Okay. Put the 4 of these down like this. And then we need burnt other stone there. And I need another 2 bowls. So I'll just put 1 here and 1 here. There we go. That should be everything now. Now we need to combine our... what's the thing called? A Dictionary Spirits and our book to make ourselves the binding book. And then all we have to do is put this in the center. It'll start the summon. And all I need to do now is just kill the bee. But you can see now it requires... you can see the grey particles. Summon the bee. Kill him within 8 blocks. And then eat a dream fruit. And now you can see it starting. You can see all the items being consumed. I'm not going to right click until the bee is summoned. Because I don't want to pick up anything in case there is anything to be picked up. There we go. And now the bee is off. Then we'll just grab out our bee jar and collect him. There we go. His name is... he has a name on him. Remede. Cool. Now, this bee does require, if you look here, spirit fire to be able to produce. Now, I don't know if spirit fire harms any other bee, but if I just quickly go home, I took the... what's it called? The angry brute zombie bee out of the hive here. So, what I'm going to do is... grab myself a piece of netherrack and a flint and steel. Flint and steel. How is spirit fire made again? Isn't it just chucking... let me just make sure. Dream fruit. Okay, I was making sure it wasn't the seed. Okay. And the cool thing is, since we killed the bee, we can get back the larva, which means we could just remake him. So I'm not too worried. So, since I took the brute zombie bee out of here, he's in a soul crystal. But if I come in here and put down a netherrack, put down a dream fruit and light it, I should be able to put the bee in here and he will fly into the fire and pollinate it. And he should be able to just go in here and produce some otherworldly comb. Now, there isn't that many uses for the otherworldly comb, but it can be very good. Otherworldly comb. The comb isn't really used for much, apart from like just regular comb usage, but in here it will be used to make otherworldly honey. You can't make this any other way. So the otherworldly honey then will be turned into, I think, blocks of otherworldly honey. If we just make sure. I think oh no, yeah, the actual liquid itself will be used later on for Mystic Botany for making the Meat of Kazar, so we can go to the Mystic Botany dimension. And the honey isn't used for anything in particular. I think it's just used for as like any other honey block. Yes, okay. So yeah, it's the otherworldly honey is what we're going to need now. So I'm not going to set that up to be produced or used, but I'm going to throw it away for now. But later on, when we get our big centrifuges, we'll be able to start storing it or put it into big tanks to be saved. And you know what? Instead of making ourselves big, massive tanks for every single piece of honey, there is a dank called a tank. And you can actually put this in, tank. You can store the tank inside of like a dock, and you can then pull or import into that tank. So we could save all of our honey into different tanks, and that'd be really cool. I think it's at tank. Yeah, look. You've got this dock here. Oh no, it's been disabled in expert mode. God damn it. Well, there goes that idea. I didn't know it was disabled. Damn it. Okay, never mind. Well, we'll have to store it in big tanks then. Well, there goes that idea. But it's whatever. We can eventually make big, massive tanks. It's not that big of an issue. Right, let's go back and summon Afrit now. Damn, the sandstorm and it's turning daytime is really making this place hard to see. But anyway, now we can put all this stuff away again because we don't need it anymore. And give me back out that book. And now we're going to summon Afrit. Oh, but first we need to go to the undergarden. So, undergarden portal. Take out these items here because this is going to make us crimson now. Hopefully there's enough blood in there. How are we doing on slates? I've been making myself a ton more slates so I can upgrade this altar because today we're going to need a lot more blank runes to be able to upgrade this thing. So I've been making them and I think I have a bunch more at home already. All I need now is just one of these guys. So I'll just take the two of them. Oh, it makes two. Okay, never mind. Then we go back through here and I'll show you how many slates I've made. Hopefully I didn't make a bunch because I've been auto-crafting them over here. And we got 36. That should be more than enough now for today. Right, now we should have everything to summon Afrit. So, give me out the sacrificial bowls and all the items here. And how many bowls are we going to need? I think one in each corner like this is the right amount. So, 1 refined crimson, 1 gold inlay, 2 runes of fire, and then 4 blazing archwood. Okay, and now we just need to combine these books here to make the binding Afrit book. It's pretty simple. It's just purple dye and purified ink. Later on, we will be setting up our otherworldly bee to be producing all these books for us. But then again, I don't think we necessarily need to. So yeah, now we're ready to summon Afrit. So all we have to do is put the book down in the center and let it run. Oh wait, yeah, I forgot. One other thing, we need to kill a camel. That camel was impossible to find. There we go. Got a little blazes. Hopefully we don't kill anything. So this is Afrit. Wow, you look so derpy. I just one-shot him. I thought he was meant to be hard, like a boss or something like that, but apparently not. But there we go, 9 Afrit essence. Oh, for God's sake, can you guys please stop showing up? You're actually annoying me. But there we go, with the Afrit essence now, we can make ourselves weak blood shards, we can make impure red chalk, and yeah. And I don't think there's any other use for it apart from making blood shards. So with that now, after we've used 2 of these, we'll be able to make ourselves 70 blood shards. What? Oh, for God's sake. Anyway, we're kind of done here now. I don't think we need to come back until we actually need to make our dimensional stabilizers. Actually, should I make this right now? We need to end our inventory. You know what? I might actually make all that stuff right now, and then we'll make our blood things at the end. So, to make that then, we need magical clay and ender chests. So, ender chests, I have 1. I need to make another one. I did make myself a bunch of this marvelous clay, but I think the recipe has changed because the pack has had an update. Before, I could just throw this magical clay in the water with other ingredients and it would make us the marvelous clay, but now you have to make it in a natural altar. So I'm actually kind of glad I did make a bunch before. And then the mystical clay is in a mana pool with marvelous clay and sunstone. Yikes. Yeah, so the recipe has changed a bit and the pack has had an update, so yeah. I don't really know the specifics of the changes, but I know there is a few things added and changed around. Nothing that's game breaking or game changing, except for that marvelous clay, but you don't really need that much of it. Right, so over here in this guy here, there should be enough mana in there. So I put the marvelous clay in and then an ender chest, and this should make us our access ender inventory. Doesn't say how much mana he used. Doesn't look like it was much, so we should have enough. Yeah, I had 30%, so he uses 20 or 2,000 mana per craft. Okay, and the other thing is actually we're going to need to make 4 of these, because if we're making ourselves the tier 2 dimensional storage stabilizer, I need another 2 tier 1 dimensional stabilizers. I don't know if we're actually going to get that far today, but we'll try. Right, there we go. I made myself 4 of them now, so we can make ourselves 2 extra dimensional stabilizers. Now, let's just make sure the recipe is the way we're thinking. It's Spectral Compulsion. We've used Spectral Compulsion to make ourselves our feeding upgrade. Let me just double check this is the right one. No, that's Higher Binding. So it's a different ritual. So we'll have to go back over here. Since we're not going to summon the bee anymore, we can remove this ritual and... Oops, that was a mistake. We can remove this ritual here and remake it. I'm after breaking this one up as well. So it was Spectral Compulsion. Oh, it's actually not that bad. Visualize, and we can just pop it down right here. It doesn't matter. That one's broken. We'll rebuild it later. Give me 2 of these crystals here because I don't have one. I need to, like, fix my flight speed or digging because it is bad. Too fast. But anyway, white chalk laid out like this. And then gold chalk in the corners. Okay, and then a golden sacrificial bowl in the center. Right, so since how many items do we have? We're going to need 2 of each. So how many things are we going to need? 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to need 12 bowls. I have 19, so let me see if I can put down all 12. Oh, I missed a piece of chalk. And the 2 candles. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I don't know if that's enough, but we'll try. All right, so starting off, our first one here. Book of Binding Foliate. I need to make actually more of those books, so I'm going to have to go back and make more now in a second. But anyway, 2 bronze blocks, 1 ender inventory access, 4 runes, and then I think it was 1 otherworldly pedestal, 4 crystal glass, and is that it? I feel like I'm missing something else. I've done the pedestal. Oops. Okay, that is right. I have 4 extra slots. That makes sense. Because I put down 16, I only needed 12. Right, I don't think I need anything special, so just put the book down and off it goes. And this area is not chunk loaded, is it? No. I'll wait for the ritual to be done and I'll go make myself 3 more books. And boom. Dimensional storage stabilizer. Let me make 3 more books and we'll do that 3 times. Alright, this is the last one. And boom. And now we need to upgrade it, 2 of them, to the tier 2 dimensional storage ones. So that's going to require all these items right here. And 2 books of Binding Dingy. I'm going to have to go make another one of those. And, oh, this pickaxe is going to require the higher binding one, the one I just broke. Damn it, we're going to have to fix that now. Okay, all the items in. Unknown ritual. Oh, is this a different one? Higher binding? Oh, it's this one here. Oh, let me quickly fix that. Okay, that should be all that laid out again. So 4 dimensional shards. Then it is 4 Isis God shards. I think any God shard works. 2 blocks of silver. Oops. Hope that, did that break a chalk? It did. And then the ender slime and 1 of these guys. Alright, off it goes. Okay, and there we go. Tier 2 dimensional storage. 1 of those, 1 of these. And now all the other items. And then the book. Off it goes. And then next up then is to make this infused pickaxe. I'm going to have to go make another dingy binding book. So we can make this. Because this is how we're going to mine ourselves the Insenium ore that's in the nether. There we go. Let's quickly teleport home and get another one of those books. Take out these items here. Oh, did I not bring a crafting table? Is there a crafting table in any of these buildings here? I cannot see one. I'll just make a quick crafting table. I'll not bother teleporting back. So Pam into a crafting table. Oh, crafting table. Just put a crafting table down here. I just need to turn this into a spirit-bound pickaxe head. So this in the center. Oh, wait, no, wrong place. That there. The 2 bound leather sticks. the Calyx of End, and 2 Nebu drops. And then the book. Off it goes. So this will make us a pickaxe. Now, the thing about this pickaxe is it's super weak. The durability is not great. It only has a durability of 60. Because in the quest book here, you can actually read about it, and it tells you kind of what to do. This guy, however, their ability fuse superior to mine these ores. Infusion process severely weakens the tool, reducing its durability greatly. Then I'm going to have to go into the nether, find this ore, mine it, and then make ourselves this pickaxe. What we're not going to do because we need a Hellfire Forge, which we do not have. And we need to get into Demonic Wills, which I am not doing today. So, I have a nether Y level 15, but we might as well just go to the regular nether, like where our portal is. And, oh, hello. And I come in here now, actually. I've done something that kind of like makes the nether look kind of nice, and I think I should do a lot more of it. I come in here and I filled the area up with so much aura that the place started turning green, but I'm noticing now the aura is getting really low. Why is there so many pigmen? Okay, that was weird. Why is there so many pigmen angry with me? I didn't do anything. I just got here. Okay, anyway. We need to find ourselves the ore now, and it is disguised as netherrack. And because of that, we need to get out our divisionation rod, right-click, and now it's bound to the ore. So let's go over here where this pigment's going to come through. And this looks like a good place where I might find some. You hold it down and see. Oh, it's right below us. Perfect. So let's dig down to it. Careful not to break it. So it should be this block right here, Netherrack Occultism. Now, with the pickaxe, you don't actually need to have the effect bound as long as you use the pickaxe. There you go. And is there any more? Let me use it again just in case there's any more. There's more over there. Let's go get that one. All right, this one here. And boom, we got ourselves 2 Insenium ore. And the quest actually gives us a bunch back. So if we go in here, click on this guy, we get 8 of it. So we got plenty of Insenium ore. Right, now we need to make it back up to the surface. Now, so what way can we process this ore? We can hammer it into a dust. Can we crushing wheel it? Yes, we can. All right, perfect. Let's go crush it up. All right, I only need a few pieces of it. So let's go over here and smelt it up now. And then we can make ourselves our dimensional storage stabilizers, or upgrade our dank now with storage stabilizers. So take these out, and now let's start off by upgrading this guy. So you're going to need mythical clay, which is sunstone and marvelous clay. Okay, so marvelous clay, grab out 2 of them. And then after that, are we going to need anything special for this guy? Just in 2 senium and some sky honeycomb blocks. All right. Okay, with 1 sunstone, we'll just put it under this mana pool here. And then we'll chuck our 2 mythical marvelous clay inside. 2 mythical clay, and then we come back over to our crafting table. And now in here, 2 mythical clay, infused honeycomb blocks, dank, and 2 of these guys. Makes it dank 4. Same thing again with these guys. The 2-dimensional tier 2 stabilizers and the Insenium essence to a dank 5. Now look how much storage we have in here. And now we can hold up to 65,000 of each ore. Whereas before, if we have a look at our danks quickly, with the tier 3, we could only hold 4,000 items. So 65,000 over 4,000 is really, really good. Now to upgrade again, we're going to need tier 3 stabilizers, which I am not doing today because they see greed. Eternal crystals, which need to be made like this. I'm not doing that. And it needs demon will. So we're not doing that today. Right, before we start running out of time now, let's do our next part, which is actually upgrading our blood orbs and getting ourselves this red chalk. Now, we need to do a ritual over here. So I have all the items here. We need to make ourselves a brewing stand from Botania. So I need 6 living wood slabs, a conduit, and the aquamarine, but I need to turn that into a resonating aquamarine, which is throwing it into a mana pool when it's on top of some moonstone, which I've already gone ahead and made. It's just ferment in a blood altar. Boom. And I need to turn this back to dirt mode. There we go. Now I can fix all the holes I'm digging. So come over here with the resonating gem, put this in here, and then grow it. And this will make us our Botanical Brewery. And now come over here. And I already have the items ready to make this thing in this chest here. So put down the brewery, grab out our wand of the forest. Now point their mana spreaders into this guy. And now I need to go get myself a special flask. It's made out of elf glass, or elf glass, But unfortunately, we can't access Elf Glass just yet, but yeah. But luckily, some of the quest rewards actually gave us some flasks. So we have plenty of flasks. So we have Absorption, Resistance, and Haste. I'm going to drink the Speed, because it'd be kind of cool just to run around for a bit. Put one of them away. And now, let me just quickly take out my Gluttony Charm and put this back on just to make it quicker to drink all of these guys, because there's 6 of them to drink. And there we go, Elf Glass. And now we can put this back on. There we go. And I'll come back over here now, and let's make ourselves our, what's this stuff called? Crimson Shade, Bloodthirst. Okay, put this on top, grab out our items, and now we just need to lay them all out. And off it goes. And now this will take a bit of time, but if we hover over it with our wand, you can see the little flask, and it's starting to turn green with a little timer bottle. So while that's doing that, is there anything we need to do to actually get started? So, we need Refined Crimson, we already have that. That's going to require a Magician's Blood Orb, which we now need to make, which is a Mana Tablet. A Mana Tablet, if we look up Mana, a Mana Tablet is made by putting a Rune of Mana and Living Rock in the thing. Do I not already have that Blood Orb? I feel like I already made it. Let me go check. Yeah, I did make it. Okay, so we're good. And there we go. We got ourselves our Crimson Shade. So, back into here. And now, we need to get out our items here. So, we're Afrit Essence, Refined Crimson. Put the 3 items in. Now, it says we don't have enough in our soul network, so I'm going to have to fill this guy up. Now, I'm after consuming a lot of my health. Still not enough. Wow, I'm after consuming about 40 hearts. I guess I'm going to be filling it up in here. Is there enough blood now? Nope. Still need to keep filling it. Okay, what about now? We've been going at this for a while. Aha, there we go, finally. Now we can make our weak blood shards, and then we can upgrade it to blood brick, and then we can upgrade the altar to tier 4, turn the shadow steel into our magician's blood orb, and then we're good. Right, let's head back and now make the blood brick. I think that's just 3 brick and a blood shard. So let's make that now. Oh, it's that? Okay, I didn't realize it was infused stone, but we already have some of that, so it's not a problem. The large blood brick, now we can teleport back to our occultism, or not occultism, our blood magic. Get out our large bloodstone, and now we can put this on the thing here, like so. And I forgot to actually go get the other ritual stone, so, or blank rune stone, or whatever it is. That's over here. Perfect, and now let's head back. And then what we have to do is just remove all of the black stone and fill it up with the blank runes. And there we go. Now the altar should be tier 4. Now, is there any... I think there was like a quest reward in here for blood magic that gives us like a load of blood brick or capacity runes. Wasn't there? Oh, I needed to upgrade it to that brick. Oh, I thought it was this brick I needed. Hang on. There we go. I knew I had that quest. I just thought I was looking in the wrong place. Now I can claim runes of capacity and make this thing a lot better. So since I have 8 of them, if I put them on this side and the back side, or yeah, I could just put them here. There we go. And now we have a look in here. The altar can handle, it doesn't say, but when I start putting blood into it, it will say. It can hold 26 buckets of life essence now. That is so good. Right, now we just need to get our shadow steel out and turn it into our magician's blood orb. So take these items out, I don't want them, and put that in there. And now I need to sit here and let it produce, because this is going to require 80,000 buckets of, or 80 buckets or 80,000 millibuckets of life essence. So I'm going to be sitting here for a while. And there we go. Okay, I need to turn down these villagers. But there we go. I got ourselves our Master Blood Orb. I'm just going to put it in here. Oh, for God's sake. Stop putting shards in. Okay, I'm moving them over here so they stop annoying me. But yeah, I need to fill this guy up now. As you can see, he's slowly filling it up. And now, since we have this, now we can make ourselves impure red chalk. Now, to make this, we're going to need impure white chalk, cinder flour, Afrit essence, and some plant oil. Let me go get all that. I can't seem to find my Aphrodite essence, so I'm kind of guessing I left it in the blood altar here. I did, okay. So I can put these items in, take this out, take out this blood orb, come up here and grab this one. And now if we put this in here, perfect. Yeah, I had a feeling that'll go in there. Put that away. And then we get ourselves our impure red chalk, and this is going to require 40,000 blood to be able to fill. So let's do that. And then once we made our red chalk, we can make ourselves our bloody bee, which is also going to require 50,000 blood. So BRB. And there we go, a bloody bee. So now we got ourselves a red chalk and the bloody bee. Now that means we can actually now finally move out of the undergarden and the atum for doing blood magic and occultism. Ah, finally. So now next episode, we're going to be working on upgrading or producing even more power. So getting ourselves nitro reactors, getting ourselves a proper tree farm charcoal sterling dynamo generator going. And then we'd be able to finally start working on getting ourselves a refined storage system at last. Quickly, just before I forget, let's actually put down our actual bee here, the bloody bee we just made. So let's actually just pop him in here and be done with it. There you go. He is good now. So I'm going to end it there. Hope you all enjoyed. And if you did, don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. Hope to see you on the next episode. So without further ado, goodbye.